What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Kicks on Court Weekly Recap. I'm your host, George Kill, and today we'll discuss Iman Shumpert's South Beach Retros and the return of Bugs Bunny. We also catch up with Dwyane Wade as he sheds light on his upcoming playoff shoe for the first time and attempts to name his 5 favorite shoes of the season with the help of LeBron James. All that and more in today's Kicks on Court Weekly Recap.
This is D-Wade, tune in to Kicks on Court.
Miami was one of my favorite cities to go visit and have fun in, but tearing my ACL there to the Heat, it's hard. It's hard for me to go to Miami now.
That dreadful return happened this past Tuesday as the Heat played host to the Knicks. Ironically, Shumpert wore the same pair of shoes he laced up in his last game in Miami, but in a different color. That should tell you it wasn't the shoes. This time, he fittingly wore the South Beach Top 10 2000s in Miami. Now, this is not the first time we've seen this Top 10 2000 in Miami. Josh Smith, Devin Harris, and Jeff Teague all wore the South Beaches in Miami earlier this season. Joe Johnson is all about Jordan Brand's latest performance shoes on court, but every once in a while he'll surprise us with a coveted retro well before its release. Remember, he laced up the black and red 4s in Brooklyn's home opener earlier this season. In his return from a heel injury last night, Joe Johnson wore the Bugs Bunny Air Jordan 8 in a loss to the Chicago Bulls. Now, you might want to make plans because we're roughly 2 weeks away from the re-release of these. In our February interview with Dwyane Wade, he stated that he will have worn 28 different pair of Wades before the playoffs began. That's crazy, right? We recently caught up with Wade again during Easter Sunday, and in an attempt to name his 5 favorite, he got help from an unexpected source.
One of my favorites is a pair that I never wore in the game. It's a gray and purple pair. So it's one of my favorites. My all-star color, the purple one. Probably my second favorite. The Chi-Town shoe that I had with the Skyline.
Black and red one.
Black and red one. Okay. The one that I wore the other night, I don't know if it was my favorite. I wore a gray and red one the other night. It's up there.
What about the black and purple joint shoe that you don't have? Or you only talking about on court?
On court, yeah.
What about the white black? Cookies and cream, you say they are. The splatter white pants, the splatter black pants.
What I wore today? I done wore so many, I'm trying to think. When we played Golden State, that was one of my favorites. And the reason why the black and yellow is one of my favorites, and the ones I wore the other night, they were suede. So, you know, just a little different look than we normally go with the leather and all that stuff. Those are one of my favorites. But I've had a lot, man, you know, just at different times it changed. Like, you know, around Christmas time, my Christmas shoe is one of my favorites. But, you know, over the course of time, it just changed because, you know, I've been doing, you know, having different shoes. So.
Right. Now, you guys wore some really good stuff this week. So here's my picks for your Kicks on Court. Check it out. Former Nice Kicks intern Jay Howie wore the Nike Air Zoom GP2, while Murillo Tabosa took a shot of his Joker Mellow M9s, revealing the 3M details. We also spotted P32 in a Derek Fisher version of the Nike Air Max Tempo. Let's check out a few more. Bachnor wore the Michael G Black Ice, while Hunter G Miller wore the Wolf Gray 5s. Last but not least, we spotted Beezy Bees in the black and purple Kobe 1. Check back next Friday for another edition of Kicks on Court Weekly Recap. Until then, your host, George Kill.